Hey, what's up, guys? This is Garcia's Lawn Service. Once again, making another video. Today, it's a different topic. Topic. Um, Today, my customer came out and she's like, "I'm very sad." Um, this customer right here, very sad because you're doing a bad job. And at first, I thought, well, bad job. What have I done? I'm like, what's wrong? Um, She's like, well, you're not trimming around the house. I was like, oh, okay. Well, I apologize for that. But the reason why I'm not trimming around the house is because if you remember the first time I came, give a quote. I actually talked to your son, um, and I told him, this property, I believe it's more than 2 acres. It's probably 2 acres and a half. And correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but that's what I said. And I'm gonna show it to you right now. 2 acres and a half. And I told him, usually the fair price that we charge is usually is $40 per acre. Once again, that's my knowledge. Putting it out there. 40 an acre, which equals what? About at least 2 acres and a half, so that's 40, 80 bucks. Let's do it 110, 120. So it'll be like 120, but correct me if I'm wrong. All right, guys, leave comments because this is very important for me, because I want to, especially for people that are watching this video, for you that have more experience than me and have more clients and more years of experience, that know how to give a quote. But that's what I told them, and I said, but since I'm trying to help the quote because your mother can't afford some kind of type of payment like that, it's too high. I totally understand. So what I can do is I can mow, and I'll let you guys have the package for 60 bucks, which is just mowing and trimming around the house. I said, okay. So because I usually trim around trees, bushes, whatever you have, but in this case I'm just gonna be trimming around the house and mowing. So for 60 bucks, which it's a great price, and leave a comment if it's wrong, but I think it's a fair price for 2 acres and a half. So right now she's like, well, you're not trimming around you're not trimming my house. And I was like, well, I'm sorry, ma'am, I did talk to your son, and I told him that, and he's like, well, you know what, all we worry about, what we are worrying about is just being mowed. Just get it mowed. Don't worry about the rest. You don't have to trim. You don't have to trim around. It's fine. And I do trim once in a while. When I see that it needs to be done, I do it. But she's disappointed in that, which I understand. But that's what we agree on, and but customers comes first for me, and I try to do my best I can. So pretty much what we have is this right here, all that right there. This is the front, and let me turn the camera around. There we go. So this is the front. Okay, there's the house way over there. So is this all this right here? If you walk, it takes me, I use a 54-inch, which normally it's faster, but at first I used to use a 42, and it was a lot of waste of time. So I end up buying this 54-inch, which you guys probably, if you've seen my other videos, you know which which one I'm talking about, but I'm using a 54 inch. She has that space right there, all that. So pretty much this right here, that side over there where the pine trees are, this side over here, you know, right here, I believe it's an acre already, not including that pond right there. But I want to walk through, guys, because I really need the opinion from you guys, and you know, give me some advice if you can. I mean, I give her a really good price, I think, and it's fair. And I'm sorry, guys, that you can see mulch around. I usually don't leave it like that, but she told me to wait for 2 weeks, and I don't have a bagger, and I told her, okay, that's fine, 2 weeks. And that's what matters. This is the first time I see mulch around, just because the grass was too high. So she has this part right here, this part in front of the house, all that right there. She has all this all the way to the back over there, which is, I believe, more. All this is more than 2 acres. I'm pretty sure, guys, but you know, you never know. I could be wrong. But for 60 bucks, you tell me, guys, is it fair or is it not fair? And she probably meant those right there, that trimming around. That's something you cannot work with. I mean, those are trees, but you know, so that's what she meant right there. And it's been growing a little bit, but she has all this right here all the way back. I gotta go around the trees, around the stuff, around that, those plants right there. I have to go around over here. She has all this space in the back too. She was really disappointed there because I leave all that crap and I need to trim it, and now it's all bad. I recommend her to do some weed killer, but I guess she was short on budget, which, you know, I totally understand. I found a trim right here just because I felt bad. Trim there, turn around from there to the front. I didn't trim the other side. So she was really disappointed for me not trimming. Usually this RB is not there. Usually the RB is right there. So as you can see that spot, but I mean, she has pretty good space. You know, I also mow all this. I mow all the way to the corner, the right side of that tract, and then I come back. And so yeah, she has a big property. And, you know, she was disappointed because of the trim. And I totally understand that, you know, but it's one of those things that, you know, I did talk to her son, and they were in a really short budget. And, you know, I try to help them. 60 bucks for all this. So yeah, guys. I really don't know. Like, it's not a big deal, you know. It probably takes me about 5 minutes, maybe less, to trim around the house. It's just one of those deals that, you know, I really wanted to tell her, you know, well, ma'am, and she's my customer, and you know, she's really nice. She always pays me and stuff, but I really wanted to say, you know, ma'am, I understand I don't trim around. I also understand that, you know, people try to get as much as they can for what they pay for. It's just one of those things that I agree with your son. And she, as soon as I told her that, you know, her son said, you know, oh, don't worry about that. Just worry about, all we want to worry about, it's just having it done, you know, the grass cut. As soon as I said that, she's like, well, he never went and talked to me about that, you know, because I would have said, yes, trim around the house. So it's it's one of those things that I am concerned. You know, it's about, it's not a lot. You know, it's just about 5 minutes that will take me to go trim around the house. But it's one of those things that if 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 I agree into something, you know, I try to keep it as that of what we said. So um, so in this case, guys, you know, please leave a comment. Let me know what you think. You know, I probably didn't explain everything right, but I tried as best I can. Mm, this customer's great. I don't have no problems with it. You know, I don't know if it's one of those things that I should feel bad about it, and you know what, let's trim it and trim around the house, which is not a problem. It's only 5 minutes, but you know, I also keep my word of on what we agree in the beginning. That's whatever I agree with the customers right as soon as we sign that agreement. That's what I stay with. No ads on, no deleting, no nothing. So leave a comment, guys. I want to know what you think about that, your opinion, and you know, I appreciate that, guys, a lot. All right, guys. Well, you guys take care. Let's keep cutting grass and have a good day. Thank you, guys. Peace.